Hey guys, DJ AJ 101 with you here today, and I'm here with an unboxing for you of the CyberPower CP1000AVRLCD. Now this is a great battery backup unit that can be used for your desktop computer, or maybe even the accessories to your desktop computer, like a secondary monitor, external hard drives, your router or modem from your cable or DSL company for your internet. It's all around a great solution. Even if you have a laptop, and you have a secondary screen and like I said, your cable or DSL modem, it's great to keep everything up and going, especially when you have those very rare power outages. And I was checking this one out online, and it seemed to be a very good deal for the type of setup that I'm going to be using it for. And again, this is really meant to, carry the load for those brief power outages, and especially how much power you're trying to do a throughput through this battery backup. And, it seems to be pretty good, especially when you're looking at all the different ways that you can plug things into it. And it also has a built-in surge protector, which is quite nice. So just looking at the outside of the box here, again, this is the UPS, the Universal Power Supply, the backup battery supply. You're going to be able to see that there's a lot of different images, showing you what this device can do. But not only that, exactly what it is all capable of. Again, it's a 600-watt supply, battery backup supply with the surge protection built in, which is great. You can plug it right into the wall. You don't have to worry about your stuff getting fried. Again, battery backup run times, it can do from an all-in-one computer like an iMac to backing up several different, things like LCD screens, TVs, etc. And again, it has 9 outlets on the back, guaranteed up to 65 minutes of runtime. I'm sure if your computer is a very low-powered computer, going that route. On the other side of the box here, on the left-hand side, you see it just has more specifications, battery life 3 to 6 years, and a whole bunch of other technical, electrical mumbo-jumbo, as they would like to say. On the back gives you kind of an overview of what the unit actually looks like. Again, you can hook your cable modem up to this thing. It has inputs, outputs right up there on the top. USB, you can actually hook right up to your computer to monitor the battery backup. Also on the front display of the unit, it does monitor the battery situation, how much time and what your load run is. And again, there is software available for Mac OS X and Windows here. So very nice to include all that, especially with this battery backup. Again, on the right side here, it'll tell you about energy saving tips and what exactly you can all do with this supply as far as saving energy in your daily routine, especially with using your electronics. And again, an older picture of an iMac on the front with the battery backup supply right there. 3-year limited warranty, as well as $350,000 lifetime connected equipment guarantee. Open up the box here. Let's see what comes with this battery backup. Seeing right here on the top, it's a bunch of styrofoam, so looks like it's very well packaged in just from the initial impression. Got a nice light layer of styrofoam on top. Looks like a styrofoam top part of a container here on the top as well, right below that, keeping the supply nice and snug and tight in its box. Looking in the back of the supply right here on the side, you can see that we have all our cables and accessories, including a USB cable, looks like a phone cable, as well as a coaxial cable along with it, again for hooking up your cable DSL modems and wireless routers in case you would like to go that route with this. It does have ports on the back, like I said before. And again, it does come with a user manual and documentation, so in case you need any information about it in paper form, it will be in that packet there. Another piece of styrofoam here at the bottom, and again, there's the power supply that I just lifted out of the box. And at the bottom of it, it is nothing, just a plain empty box with some styrofoam small little balls left in it. So again, we're going to reposition the power supply here. And just taking off the plastic, again, it is covered in one more layer of protection to make sure it does stay absolutely dry. Again, this is a battery. You want to make sure you take care of it. We want to make sure this has a very good long life-lasting run. So we just took off the plastic. So just looking at the front of the actual unit, again, plastic is covering up the LCD where you would initially see exactly what the run, the load time, exactly what the battery unit is doing. You can change that display mode with the display button right there. Energy saving sticker on the front, again the exact name, CyberPower 100AVR, and a power button up there at the top as I was pointing out before. On the side, just CyberPower and plastic. On the top, you do have that nice vented lid to keep the battery cool, so it can dispense heat through the top grill. And looking at the back here, again, now you can see in person we have those two coaxial units in and out, USB as well as serial port next to that. And then in and out for your Ethernet or modem cable right there. and then a warning fault light is right below that, and then we have all your outlets right below that as well. As you can see, we have 5 on the left which are battery powered and 4 on the left which are going to be just surge protected. So the ones on the left will work with battery and the ones on the right will only be for surge protection. So if your power happens to get cut, the ones on the right will lose power, but the ones on the left will keep your devices up and going. Very good to remember. Again, you have your little non-risk of electrical shock for opening. Again, it looks exactly like the other side, has the CyberPower in plastic. You can read that right there, a risk of electrical shock, refer to the bottom. And you can see the battery is user replaceable because it sits right there on the bottom. So it's actually, you can clip it right out and you're all set to go. But anyways, guys, I will include a link in the description below where you guys can check this out for yourself. I did get it from Amazon.com for around $100. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this unboxing. And if you guys like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. I do always appreciate that. Helps me out quite a bit. As well as subscribe and check out my past future videos here on my channel, DJAJ101 here on YouTube. Again, I do make videos about technology, unboxings, reviews, anything you can possibly think of. And it's a lot of fun, and I certainly enjoy doing it here for you guys. But again, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please leave your comments below what you think of this UPS battery backup unit, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a great one till then, guys.